Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Nick starting with a pass. Mims with the grab. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10.
And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Take go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds Mims. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
19, Pioneer. Come 19. Come 19.
Nix with it on 1st. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Lions.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Unlock
Hubbard. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 34. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
South. Lucky Texans. Hey, uno.
On play action, here's Stroud. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
Hey, uno more. South. 11. Look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Panther 11.
Nix from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcat.
Running back sent in motion.
Back at 60.
From the 37. That That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go! 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Nix. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's got a man left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal.
At the 60. 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's Nix. Complete to Mims. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 7-yard line.
Hawk 70. 19 type. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Throwing it again here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They send Diggs in motion right. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 37 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Why, Tony? Nike taxi. Hey, uno. Mark
From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. But fortunately... inside. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go. 11. Look at hot.
Blitz coming for Stroud. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
Ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Get up.
Throwing here, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 24 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mims with the grab. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
65. Get up.
Nix with it on 1st. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field.
19, Tiger. Track 60. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
At their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Riley Moss with that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins got it left side. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
All right.
From the 34. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw, Stroud. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Look. Hey, south. Here we go. Hey.
From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
It's Mixon on second down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Where's the hot?
On third and long, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 70 range. Take go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Mike, Tony. Like you text.
Now it's Stroud. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up, and cost him that catch.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Stroud throwing here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And now it's second down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Look at hot. White, Tony. Nike Texas.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
Sujay. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring him. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Here's Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Hold on.
Motioning him from the slot right. Now Stroud on third and goal. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans now trailed by just a point in the fourth. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Nix from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Here we go, set. Timberwood. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Nix again on second and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer, Cup 19, ready, go!
To throw, here's Nix. Dulcich hauls it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll throw again. Nix connects with Hubbard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
26 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready?
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18. Take go.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, south, south, south. South, south, south. 11, 11, 11. Look the hot, look the hot. White, Tony. 19 Texas. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Two jet.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at high, look at high. Why, Tony? 19 Texas.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game. Yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. And to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow. What
a return to add to that list.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Going right side, mixing with it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and